23 in August.
Oh, that's right. That's right. What are you doing this year for your birthday?
Going to church.
Hello, everyone. We're here today filming episode 2 of Coming in Hot with Premier Yacht Management. As you know, if you saw the first episode 1, we're here to learn about our team members, to learn about who they are and what they do here, personally and professionally. And while we're doing it, we're trying out these hot sauces. I want to introduce everybody. This is Wilson Hart. We're in Cape May, New Jersey at the Canyon Club Resort. And the wings today are being brought to you by Seaview Tavern. If you know, you know. So I want to get started, Wilson.
Let's get right into it.
I want to get right into it. I think we have a lot of sauces to get through. I'm looking forward to it. I did the first one. These are a lot different sauces this time, so I'm excited for it. So let's just get going.
Going in block.
What we're going to do is we didn't really have to go on and shake them all up. We're going to just dab them on the chicken wing, put them on, and we'll get after it, okay?
Alrighty.
So basically, as we know, everybody here, we're here to talk about you, learn about you and who you are, right? I put a lot on there, but this is the first one.
All right, I'll do the
This
same
is a Shaquanda's hot sauce.
Shaquanda.
Shaquanda. Am I saying it right? Shaquanda? You know, yeah, you really got in there. Okay. Came out quick. I understand that. It's all right. Sometimes that happens with people, you know?
You can enjoy the first one.
You can enjoy the first one. So, you know, you grew up here, what, Cape May?
Yep.
Cheers. 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 You know, tell us about that. Who you are. How was it growing up here in Cape May?
It was a whole little town. It was great growing up here. I mean, I was here. Well, I'm nervous.
Nothing to be nervous about. We're eating chicken wings.
True.
Right?
Yep. So growing up here, it was awesome. As a kid, I did not like the beach, so I did not enjoy the summers here.
Really?
Yep. I would actually go to Ohio every single summer and spend it with my grandparents out there.
Really? In Ohio?
Yep.
What part of Ohio?
Small little town of Asheville.
Asheville.
20 minutes south of Columbus.
Really? Okay. Lakes out there? Like what kind of stuff are you doing
There's
out there?
nothing to do out there besides corn.
Okay.
There's corn.
Okay, corn. So there's a lot of corn out in Ohio.
But it wasn't until I started making money when I was 14 and started working right in town there at Zoe's that I started really to enjoy it around here. So once when you get a little more money, you're open to doing more things.
Okay. Okay. You know, I went to Ohio once before too. I was out there. Brendan decided that he wanted to go move to Colorado for a job, right? So we had to drive through from Pennsylvania, New Jersey, out to Boulder, Colorado, right? Denver. So in doing that, we had to go through. And the one thing I wanted to do and stop and do in Ohio was the Chili King. I saw it on Triple D, wanted to do it. It was a good time.
I've never even
We stopped, made a stop there. The poor guy passed away a couple years ago, but he was there. It was like an old drive-in type stuff. They'd come up on roller skates and so forth. But we were there, it wasn't that busy, and we sat there with the owner for like an hour and ate everything on the menu.
Really?
Yeah, so I know a little bit about Ohio. About an hour's worth, because that was it.
All right. I've only ever had the Skyline chili.
That's it?
That's a staple.
It is a Sky. Well, they did have Skyline chili there. They had a chili, but it was Chili King.
Yep.
But it had everything they put was chili on. So we're gonna keep rolling. I'm not eating the whole chicken wing, but we're gonna keep rolling. This is just winging it. Now, listen, you really went heavy last time, okay?
I'm gonna cool it down.
You know, you can cool it down a little bit. I'm just gonna pour it on like a nice little, you know,
You did it smoothly.
Nice smooth, you know, like a little finesse. So you have a little finesse sometimes.
Yeah.
Finesse is important in life, you know? So, obviously, grew up here in Cape May. Weren't really happy about being here in the summer times and so forth.
Love it here now.
Love it here now, right? As you get older, sometimes that kind of stuff changes. What was your first job?
First job? I was a busser at a little cafe right across from the convention center in Cape May.
Really?
Yep.
What was it called?
Zoe's.
Oh, that was what it was. Okay. What'd you do there?
Just bus tables.
Oh, that was pretty good, dude. You gotta try that one. That's pretty good. Just winging it.
Winging it? I feel like it's already getting hotter for me.
Well, it's a hot wing challenge.
That's true. That's what we're
So it is going to get a little hot as we go. You want a napkin or anything like that? There's napkins behind you if you need one.
Sure.
You know? So what did you do? Bust tables at Zoe's?
busted tables, and then I did work there for 2.5 years. Jumped around to Beach Plum Farm, which is a staple place in Cape May.
Love Beach Plum.
They have a bunch of weddings there and everything.
Okay.
And then made my way to Cape May Marina. COVID year.
Oh, COVID year.
Yep.
Right.
My mom would not let me work inside.
So how was it at Beach Plum?
It was good. They had a lot of fun events. Their Sunday barbecues were pretty good. I ate a lot of egg sandwiches.
Yeah.
And all their stuff was farm raised. So it was like super fresh as can be that they would do there.
They do chickens and pigs and all that kind of stuff, I think, right there, right? So, yeah, I was over there last week, 2 weekends ago.
Oh, you know?
And went there just to get some food.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously their market there is really good.
They're getting a liquor license.
Get out here, really?
Supposedly.
Beach Plum. Really? Isn't it owned by Congress Hall?
It is.
Or no? Is it?
It's all brought into there.
Okay. Okay.
Curtis does well.
Yeah. Yes, Curtis does well. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Everybody knows that Curtis is the owner of Congress Hall and that whole organization.
Yep. I only really go there for Christmas Village though.
Well, come on. There's no better place in this country than Congress Hall at Christmas time.
Carney's on a Tuesday for karaoke night, but
I said Christmas time.
well, you can still karaoke there.
You can, yeah, you can, yeah, you can, yeah, you can. All right, that wing sauce right there was that had some good flavor
That was a
to
good
it.
one.
That was a
I
good
feel
one.
like you would get that at a regular like wing place.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. This is the little sriracha, right? I don't want to stop. I just want to keep on going here. I want to learn about you more. You know, how did you and I how did we meet? Like, where did this all start?
I remember the first time I met you. I didn't know you would come up to me a bunch, and I would not remember your name.
Right?
Truthfully,
That's not very nice.
No, I'm sorry, but we're here now.
We are here now.
So I was washing a boat at Cape May Marina, just doing a little side hustle thing for myself.
Right?
And you came up to me and you're like, yo dude, I'm loving what you're doing. I love how you're like doing a little side hustle for yourself. And I was like, who is this guy coming up to me? Like, he's wearing these purple shirts and I'm like, I had no idea what you did at the time. And it was just like some interaction where you just came up and gave me like a simple compliment.
And that was it.
That was the first time.
That was the first time. Cheers. Sriracha. Sriracha hot sauce.
You get no time in between. They don't settle.
What doesn't settle?
The hot.
Well, we can't make it like a 3-hour episode,
No.
right?
We're not here to do a podcast.
I gotta tell
Can I
you.
eat the whole wing?
No, I didn't eat the whole wing.
Can?
You can, absolutely. You need to eat it the whole thing. Why not? I just want the sauce. I just want to get all that flavor in there. You know, they're actually done extra crispy. Perfect. How you doing so far?
I think pretty solid.
Right? It's only 3.
Only
Not
3.
bad.
We're almost halfway there.
We're almost halfway there. I mean, come on. I'm actually looking forward to this one. This is a hop sauce, Serrano
Hops?
hop sauce, hopped up hot sauce,
Alcohol.
Serrano and mango and Citra hops.
Ooh, I
right?
like mango.
Sounds delicious, right? So, I mean, you kind of touched on a little bit about it. You're working at Beach Plum, but how did you get actually into the marine industry?
So again, with it being COVID, never thought I would really work in the boating industry. And I got the job doing, because it was outside, and just being a dockhand there, reeling in people to fuel up boats.
Right?
I built great relations there with everybody. So everybody was kind enough to let me go on their boats, wash them, and give me a couple bucks doing it.
Right.
And I would also hang out up at the bar up there and just kind of feel out how everybody was doing.
And what place was this? Did you put enough on there? I know I don't want to kill you because I know hot sauce might not be the.
All right, give me a little bit more.
No, it's
Now
okay.
you're
That's okay.
questioning me.
No, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
The bar was called Cape May Paddle Club.
Cape May Pound Club. Cheers.
Cheers. Love mango
Oh yeah.
and hoppy.
It is hoppy. You can actually taste the
Yeah.
hops. Oh, that's a good sauce.
I'm feeling like IPA taste.
That is very, very good. So it was Cape May Marina. It was a Cape May Marina, I guess, too? Is that what it was?
Cape May Marina, and they had a little like side club, Cape May Paddle Club.
Okay.
It was a little pool bar essentially. Had
Okay.
a grill. That's grill, bar. It was BYOB at first. Now
How'd you start out there?
like how did I get the job?
Yeah.
got it through my sister, got me the job.
Okay.
Yep, through her connections there. And her boyfriend actually at the time. And I had no idea what I was doing at first. I've only ever worked in like service restaurant industry before.
Okay.
And so that was my first time like being outside, being like real hands-on, it was a bunch of landscaping, boating, and helping out with the bar and everything.
Okay. So that was your first, like, how you really got into it.
Yeah.
How's that sauce tasting right now?
Honestly, it's already gone.
Right? It's gone?
It was easy.
Really easy. Nice. Oh my gosh, that's a nice, easy one. I do like that. I do like that. I think actually that's probably my favorite one so far.
I like the second one.
Really?
Yeah.
But just winging it. Okay.
That one packed the most heat so far.
All right. I'm looking forward to the hook and arrow.
Hook and arrow?
I'm looking forward to the hook and arrow.
It's got a cool name.
It does have a cool name. So you worked at Cape May Marina, started out there just deckhand, doing that kind of stuff. You know, that progressed to what in?
Yeah. So
I'm gonna put this on here because this is chunky.
Are we upping it?
This is chunky.
Are we upping it for this?
Yeah,
one?
this is a sauerkraut and mustard.
So it's got
got
a hot dog.
You know, it's like almost like a kombucha. You know? Yeah.
Yeah, man. As I'm drinking the red stripe.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So that job, I worked as a dockhand for, it was kind of like 2.5 years.
Okay.
And the cook up there was kind of like, I need help, and I already had the relationships with everybody. And
Okay.
it's kind of like, you seem like a good fit, and this is staring at me. I'm like,
Cheers. Let's go. Let's go.
that was a good bite. I got all the sauce. And I started bartending up there.
Okay.
Was kind of on the fence about the whole cooking thing,
Right.
and then I kind of just got thrown into it and picked that up
Right.
as well.
And who was up there? What's his name? Who ran that up there?
Dave Lawson.
Dave Lawson.
Good friend of mine.
Right?
Love
right.
Dave.
What's Dave? Dave also has what's Dave?
Dockside seasoning.
That's right. Dockside seasonings, yeah.
That's what we use on all of our products, on all of our food that we cook.
Right?
And I would probably eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner there.
Yeah, I guess so. You work there. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Yep.
Right? Right.
So you're constantly seeing the same faces. You're building those relationships, i.e. how we're standing right here.
Right. Yes.
And just hanging with the same people every day. You get to know them. You don't have to be like all, like put on that customer service kind of face. Like you can have a bad day essentially.
Right.
And they're going to
Right.
ask you, oh, why are you, like, be more personable almost. That's kicking now.
Right. Yeah, that was definitely. That's definitely getting up there right now. That's definitely getting up there.
Across the halfway point.
Yeah, we are almost the halfway point. We got what, 5 more to go? We are at a halfway point, which is really exciting, right? You know, we can't stop,
No.
right? I think
We're not just going to look at it.
right? Worked your way up, working the grill now, doing the bartending and stuff like that. I want to switch gears just a little bit, right? Because then I want to touch back onto something else, right? So, but first, before we even start that, let's just. I'm just putting it on there.
Jeez,
Again,
I'm
I'm putting it on there. So, if I'm, it's either you go big or go home. That's the way I look at things, right?
Is that what we do at Premier Yacht Management?
Yeah, it gets in.
Go big or go home?
Excellence and perfection is what?
You know, you only sent that text message today, so.
The only option.
The only option.
The only option. Excellence and perfection, the only option.
I'm trying to do the whole finesse thing.
I'm telling you, finesse is where it's at. You know, we're gonna get into that. We're gonna, but I have a question for you. Cheers. What is something?
I'm trying not to feel the moisture in my mouth. It's not because the wings are dry.
No, not at all. No, the wings are perfect.
Yeah.
Wings are perfect.
I give props to the Sea-Doo.
Yeah, wings are perfect. It's got a little smokiness to it.
It's just hot. My nose is starting to run.
You know, something to think about while you're, collecting yourself right there. What is something that you would want to do, that you want to do, but don't do because you're scared to do it?
I would say put myself out there more a little bit.
Okay.
Like the fear of rejection almost.
Oh, okay.
Like in those senses of, how do you know? Because you haven't asked yet.
That's true. That is true. You know, I once, when I worked for a company years ago, a company called Formation. It was a guy by the name of Tom Kopek. I always tell the story because it's like so important. That does have some spice to it.
Yes.
That has some spice to it.
I wet my nose.
Yeah, it has some spice to it. He always said to me, if you don't ask, you don't get.
Yep.
What's the worst they can say? No.
Exactly.
So I think that's one of the things that always kind of got in my mind is that, you know, as I kept on, you know, as I got older and stuff like that, I just always feel like, what's the worst I can say? Is no.
Yep.
That's
I
it.
feel like it can lead to like some pretty cool interaction.
It can.
As well.
Absolutely, it can. It definitely could. So that's pretty interesting though, because you seem like a pretty personable guy though. I spent a lot of time with you at the paddle club, and you know.
I like to think that I am.
Right.
But in those like situations where it's like go for it.
Right.
And you can kind of feel that in yourself, where you're like, do I?
Right.
But to try and do that a little bit more.
Okay. Apricot sauce.
Apricot.
Apricot. I guess it's like apricot. So, God, we're on hot sauce number 6.
I'm
No.
lost count.
7?
I'm dealing with the heat
Yeah.
over here.
Hot sauce number 7, right? We're sitting here
Locked
again.
and loaded.
I mean, ready to go at the beautiful Canyon Club Resort in Cape May, New Jersey.
Couldn't have a better day.
Right? Couldn't have a better day. What a place too. I mean, you look at here, and what we do here is PYM with a lot of our customers out here. Most of the boats that we take care of, the support that we get from Canyon Club and what we do, their service center, which is exceptional. Mark Milligan is one of the service manager in there. Jennifer's a service writer. She's amazing. And as you come in here into Cape May and Canyon Club, the Weber family has always done an amazing job.
Yep.
They sit here, they care about what we do as a company. They support local companies, and they're always about their customers and what they do for them.
Yep. They do a great job with that tournament.
And that tournaments, and they have the tournaments here and the Mid-Atlantic, which is coming up here in August. Mid-Atlantic 500,000, 500. If you know it, you know it. It's just one of the best tournaments in the country.
Big crowd.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
The
Over
weigh-in's
150 boats. Yes, absolutely. And the parties here at nighttime and stuff like that. It's amazing. It's amazing.
I haven't experienced that yet.
No? Yeah. Well, you will this year.
Yep.
You will this year. So this is the 7th one.
Apricot.
It looks like a little hotter than the other. Did you pour nice? Yeah, you did.
Is it
Gonna get
Henry
right in there?
approved?
Huh?
Is it Henry approved?
It is Henry approved.
All right.
Yes, it is Henry approved. Let's just get right after it. Cheers.
Cheers. Sweet at first?
Oh yeah. It is a little sweet.
Hot.
But, oh yeah, it builds there a little bit. It builds there a little bit.
That ain't going away.
So, I think you went to college, didn't you?
I did. I went
Right.
to Stockton University.
Stockton?
Yep.
Bachelor's?
Bachelor's, went for business and marketing.
Okay.
Graduated in 4 years, 2024. I did.
Oh, okay.
So I just recently, that was my 1 year.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right.
Yep.
So you attended college, you got your bachelor's. How was that experience? And was it worth it?
So the first year was really cool because it was COVID still. So
Right.
I'm going to scratch that year. It was a lot of fun.
Right.
Not the true college experience that anyone should expect. Like, I think that you should be able to do all the 4 years. And I would say it was worth it.
Okay.
I had a lot of fun. I mean, I went close to home. It was only 45 minutes away from me, and I
Okay.
still decided to live up there. But yes, it's like you go for the education, you do that, but also the people that you get to meet,
Right.
that's part of the most fun about it.
Okay.
And that's what I take away from it.
Okay.
I've met people that I'm going to keep in my life for the rest of my life that'll probably be in my wedding,
Oh, wow.
and that I'll grow
Wow.
up with. Yep. And my
So
kids will grow up with.
So the experience there is,
Yes.
yeah, it's pretty amazing. It's pretty amazing.
Yep.
What was one of the downfalls,
Downfalls?
or was there any?
I was a pretty good
Were there
student.
any? Were you? Okay.
I would get all my stuff done. Like, it wasn't a breeze per se. I mean, there's definitely days when you're like, man, am I doing this right? Or do I want to be doing this?
Right.
But I just kept chucking along, and time flies by.
It does
It
too.
definitely went by quick.
Yeah, it does
They don't
too.
lie when it does.
Do you miss it?
No,
No.
that's one thing.
No.
You do your 4, I clean. I do not miss it.
That's it. That's it. Well, it's good, man. That's really good, and congratulations too. I know last year did too, but now you're 1 year out, and you're doing some pretty cool things. Doing some pretty cool things.
Excited where I'm at.
Are you?
Yeah.
I like to hear that. I like to hear that. I gotta reach all the way out there. Our display.
Am I gonna have to start putting on first?
I mean, you might have to. You might have to. This is like, listen, the bomb. Okay.
This is the bomb.
This is the bomb. This might be one that is, because I can feel it burning. I can feel it getting a little bit.
You're starting to hurt?
I mean, I'm not hurting. Are you
I'm
hurting?
starting to hurt at like 4.
Were you?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm not gonna.
I feel like my jaw's starting to like lock. As I'm like trying to fight for words.
I'm gonna try to put it on there if it would come
It
out.
seems so much worse when it gets thick.
Yeah. This one's not coming out too well. Wow, there you
You're
go.
not holding back.
I'm not holding back. I'm not holding back, Wilson.
I've once eaten
I'm
an
in.
apocalypse scorpion pepper.
Really?
That didn't end well.
That,
That didn't end well.
I'm committed. This is what I'm in. This is what I'm doing.
You gotta work for it.
Yeah, you do have to work for it. Yeah, you do. You do. There you go. That's a good one there.
Yeah. All right.
That's a good one there.
Call it there. We'll put you back nicely.
Yeah.
You can get away.
Yeah, we're not going to put the cap on that one. We're going to let that be, I think.
All right.
Listen, that's hefty.
See you on the other side.
Yeah, exactly. See you on the other side.
Cheers. I'm getting it all in one bite.
Oh, yeah. All right.
I'm glad we're not doing any close-ups. You're gonna start seeing like eyes watering.
That's buildable.
I feel like I took that to the face and
Yeah.
met it.
I think so too. Right? Like, come on. I mean, I don't understand some of these guys on these celebrities and stuff that do this kind of stuff. I mean, it's hot, but I don't know.
Maybe, I don't know. Maybe it's coming in now.
Maybe, maybe just building a little bit. So, what is your favorite part? Because now you've been here for about 6 months now at PYM.
I think so. Yep.
Right? And it builds.
Yeah.
That's building. Oh, it's good.
here.
Oh, it's good.
Jeez.
It's good. It's good. Wow, just keep on. Wow, that saliva it just keeps on going.
There is
Wow.
none.
What is your favorite part of working at PYM? And what is a 2-part question? What is your favorite part of working at PYM, and what is your least favorite part of working at PYM?
I'll start with the least favorite part.
Okay.
I think that is probably, I always want to do stuff perfect. I
Right.
think that's what we aim for. That's
Right.
the motto you said.
Right.
Fighting for words. Holy So when we disappoint a customer, I don't like that.
Right.
When I hear that we did something wrong, I'm like, why didn't we do it right?
Right.
And so that's always why we got to keep on checking up on ourselves. We're doing it like that. We got 2 more to go.
Yeah, we got 2 more to go.
I'm gonna start crying.
Yeah, we got 2 more to go.
What is it gonna take like long for? When did the first person to start crying on an episode of yours?
I think 7. I think it's 7.
7. Favorite part? Oh, I gotta be careful of y'all with my eyes.
Yeah, definitely don't rub your eyes. Yeah, it's not good.
Favorite part of working here is I still get to be in the customer relationship industry.
Right.
I love working with people. I
Right.
love talking to them, finding out who they are and how we can help them. And really just talking to people. I think
Right.
that's what I'm best at. Is talking to somebody, getting to know who they are, how we can help them, and doing that as
Right.
well. I'm fighting for words.
It's definitely building.
Yeah.
It definitely builds. That.
I talk too quick.
No, you're not talking quick at all. You're doing just
No, I'm
fine.
saying I talk too quick about that. Yes. 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 Oh, thank you, Brian. I take back what I said. The ice bucket dumping wasn't worth it.
No.
You're kind.
You're very, very, very kind. It seems like you had a pretty interesting life. You're like what, 22? 22. 22 years old.
23 in August.
Oh, that's right. That's right. What are you doing this year for your birthday?
Going to church. Going to church.
Going to church.
Yeah. You live a pretty fun life down here. That's
You do.
what it is.
You do. You do.
Like, it's pretty much, I get to see all the tourists come in. I'm a local, so I get to experience.
Yeah.
Know all the secret spots to go to, when not to go to a place, when it's busy.
You're right.
This isn't stopping. This isn't stopping.
This one's a sucker punch. That's what it's called.
I've already been punched, I feel
It's
like.
super hot and sour, right? I like it sticky and sweet, but hot and sour is
Why
good
would
too.
you put sour?
Right? I don't know. But I will tell you, it does put a little, the bomb put a little tear in your eye.
It did.
You put a little tear in mine too.
Yep.
You know, being down here in Cape May, you know, me going, we opened up in Florida 3 years ago, and we expanded there, and we're in South Florida in Stewart. And I'm always down there, always talking to different people and stuff. They're like, oh, hey, Henry, why are you not like, you know, why don't you move down to Florida? And I'm like, you don't, unless you've been to Cape May,
Holy.
well, that's aggressive. I was talking, that's aggressive.
Are you starting to shake?
Huh? I mean, listen, it's hot. It's definitely hot. If you haven't been to Cape May, then you don't understand Cape May. Like,
Very true.
It's a magical place. It's just a great place all around. The people, the environment. Listen, you don't have to go as aggressive as me.
I'm not.
You can definitely take it, you know, a little less.
At least they know. They say I'm so sorry on the bottle.
They do say sorry. Yeah, I'm sure it's going to be very, very sorry.
Oh, my hands.
I wouldn't touch your eyes.
No.
You know what? But like, that's just right.
Cheers.
I'm gonna get all the sauce because I want to feel it, you know. Oh,
I don't even think you gotta come here for like a vacation though.
no.
I think if you come here for a day, you can hit most of all the spots here.
You can.
Especially like, definitely gotta check out, like I said, Beach Bum Farm.
Yes.
Because I think when you come down here, I mean, just driving around, you get the look of the front houses that are there,
Oh yeah.
all the Victorian ones, and all of them are super sweet.
Right. They are too. And that's what Cape May is about too, right? It's known as like Victoria Village. So
The history.
the history about it, you know. I mean, you have the fish market, the lobster house, with all the commercial fishermen over there. It's a great picture. Perfect. That's a good one right there. That builds. Now I didn't put as much as me.
I'm hoping it like.
That right there is. That's gonna get you right in the whole back of your mouth, just
Why don't
kind
we
of
have
sitting
milk?
there. Why don't we? Because you know what? We're out in the sun in the summertime, and it could be curdled, and that's not going to be really good. You know?
That's not enjoyable.
Not
There's
enjoyable.
One tear.
There is a
Going
tear.
down.
There is a tear.
Tear.
You know, you've been working here. You've been part of PYM. You're doing an amazing job. But I do have a question for you. You know, you're new here, 6 months. What is one thing in this job that challenges you in a way that your last job did not?
Every situation is different.
Right?
Every job is different that we do. I mean, I'm more in the permatique, synthetic decking part of it, and no same job is the same. The product is the same,
Right.
but each boat is completely different.
Right.
So we have to make sure that each one is put out so that it'll be fit to that. And each customer can be different too.
Right. What type of flooring jobs are we talking about that we do that PYM is involved in?
Currently doing right now?
No, but it's
Or
like our product line.
The permatique that
Yep.
we do, the PVC
Yep.
composite,
Right?
which is one that resembles real teak without all the headache and the maintenance of it.
Right.
And that one will probably, hopefully, outlast me.
Right.
maybe sooner rather than later, as we get to the 10th one. And then we also offer the Marina kind of foam flooring, EVA
Okay.
foam.
Okay.
Yep.
And what is that? What's the difference between the between Permatique and Marine Mat?
Marina is a little bit more softer
Okay.
on the feet, so, and the lifetime is a little bit shorter.
Okay.
And oh, that's so much nicer drinking that. It calms it down. I'm starting to spin.
Are you really?
Yeah, I can feel it in my eyes getting droopy.
We only have one more.
True, I can't believe I made it this far.
You did, and you're doing great. I mean, really you are. I mean, you really are doing well. I mean, I thought someone who wasn't really big on hot sauces was really gonna take this tough. So, but you're doing an amazing job.
Thank you.
You're doing an amazing job.
You as well.
So thanks, I really appreciate that.
You're only
I'm
gonna
building
get better at it.
Yeah, absolutely. And we're
do
doing
this
this. I'm doing it with every team member within PYM. I want the world. I want our clients to know about it. Know about everybody. I want them to know about you personally and professionally.
Yeah, that's huge.
Is what I want to do. You know, instead of just putting your picture up there on a website. You know,
I have a great smile.
you do have a great smile. You do. And your picture will be there, but there's going to be the whole article about this wing. You know, the Coming in Hot's going to be on that that website. So I'm excited about that and excited about what we do here. Well, it is getting a little building up a little bit there, right? So there's one thing that I know I didn't really get a chance to talk a lot about, right?
Yes.
Let's hand me that last sauce because I really want to try that, right? This is it, right? They always call it the last dab, right? But
we're going bigger.
Listen, I'm not sure what he does with the last dab. They put a little tiny thing on there. I'm not doing that. I'm going the same way. I'm doing the same thing. You know, it looks thick.
I'm loading it up.
I'm gonna. You know what? It's the last one. I am too. I mean, that's
a good pour.
That's a good pour, right? Yeah. I mean, that's. I mean, we're going all in here. That's what we're doing here. You know, you graduated college last year, and you know you worked through the summer.
I'm just gonna go.
Right? You're going all in too.
Is that?
I mean, that's aggressive too. I like it. I like it. You know?
Okay.
And you know, one of the questions I wanted to ask you, and you can answer it after I think this last bite, because it is the last dab. Is that?
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers. You know what? I want to ask you a question first.
That's probably a good idea.
Let me ask you a question first. You graduated. You went on you finished out your summer, and you went away on a 45-day backpack trip to Europe. I would love to hear more about it. Give me some of your experiences of what you did, how it was, what it was like, and tell our clients and the viewers out there.
I'll say before I take this bite, it was the best 45 days of my life.
Okay.
This might be a regrettable 3 minutes.
Okay. Well, let's get it.
Cheers. I'm not saying. I'm gonna let it hit first,
right,
before I say anything. But it was definitely so much fun.
Right.
I went to France. I did Italy. I did way more than I thought I would. France, Italy, Spain, Switzerland, Austria. It was a lot of fun.
Really?
Best places I've been to was Mallorca, Spain, Little Island.
Really?
Yep.
Okay.
Little Island out there. I did 16 miles walking in one day.
Really?
That's all it was walking around. The architecture there was crazy. All the people there were so laid back.
Okay.
And second favorite place was probably Cinque Terre, Rio Maggiore. I have no idea how anybody lives there.
Really?
Because there's so many steps.
Really?
It's all local, tiny village.
How was the food out there?
Amazing.
Was it?
Cool. Yep.
Did you experience any hot sauces out there?
Not as hot as this. Nope. The paella in Spain was awesome. They bring it to you in a huge dish, seafood loaded up in there, and you kind of just share it as a group meal with my buddies that I was with.
Excellent.
And it comes in fast.
Right.
All the food out there was so good. It was so cool to try all the different cultures that were there.
I'm sure. 45 days, right?
45.
Just a backpack?
Just a backpack.
Right.
One in the front, one in the back.
Right.
I was with my sister.
Okay.
She did not bring a backpack.
You okay?
She had a suitcase. No. No. I am fighting these. I might need Brian to bring another one.
You know, we're here again, beautiful Cape May, the Candy Club Resort. I think you did amazing.
Thank you.
I think our viewers, our clients, our other team members, people we know in the industry have learned a lot about you. But what is something that you want to tell everybody in this moment right now? Before we stop here, before we stop doing what we're doing, what is something that you want to tell everybody?
Like our customers?
Our clients.
Everybody?
You know, anything you have, any wisdom you might have?
I don't got much wisdom when I'm doing this. No. I hope that I can deal with you one day. As I'm shedding this tear, I will put the full forward effort of giving you the best customer experience I can, as I'm not dying on these hot sauces. And I would be very happy to work with you in any way possible. If it's concierge service, if it's putting a floor on your boat, if it's cleaning your windows, or sharing a nice beverage. I'm dizzy.
Listen, that's fantastic. That's fantastic. I want to thank you for doing this today. I want to thank you for all your,
I had a lot of fun.
your hard work and your efforts here, your dedication to PYM. We always say that how PYM is such a family. That's how we are. And I always strive to put it that way as a company, and that comes from everybody else like yourself who's part of it. You really are crying.
Yes.
And it's
I can't feel the tears. So it's just,
they are coming down.
they're automatic.
And they are coming down. I just swallowed some of that hot sauce in the back of my throat, and that's not feeling that great right now. I want to thank Caddy Club again for letting us here to do this and to film this here. I want to thank Seaview Inn for providing these wings for us. I mean, hot ones. Thanks for putting those sauces together.
You did a great job. I mean,
they did a great job.
For hosting.
Yeah, you're welcome. I want to thank Jim Rambo. He's been amazing about filming this, what he's put together and what he's doing here, and I appreciate that a lot. And I want to thank everybody in our company too, in PYM, the PYM family, for all their dedication, their hard work, and their love for what we do. I'm happy to be part of that and part of this industry. So thank you to them as well. So that's about it. And how you feeling, buddy?
I think the tears are slowing down. That water looks really appealing right now. A nice swim might be well.